Today, we hunt the biggest snake in the wilderness of YouTube. I'm talking, of course, about the, what did Ethan call Keemstar again? The Camellius reptilius. Okay, so I'm talking, of course, about the ImAllexx reptilius. Yeah. Join me as we learn more about this horrid beast in the Museum of Destruction. In 2017, there used to be a commentary channel called Zaptai. This guy had about 60,000 subscribers and had a podcast called Hot Wet Soup. The podcast had the members Zaptai and someone called Elvis the Alien and Bionic Pig. Now you're probably wondering, how does ImAllexx fall into the picture of this? Well, ImAllexx used to be best friends with Zaptai at the time. Now, I don't know how these two met, to be honest it's not really important, but on the 2nd of February 2017, a Hot Wet Soup episode came out called The End. And in this episode, ImAllexx came on with Elvis the Alien and Bionic Pig, where they talked about Zaptai being a sociopath.
Ed told me about 4 or 5 days ago now that he was a diagnosed sociopath.
And the reason ImAllexx was talking about this on the podcast was because
Ed, over the last few months, has been going through, well, really for the last year, a lot of fucking shit. And it's kind of sad, but I feel like this is one of the best ways to help him in a really fucking weird way.
Oh, so you thought addressing what's going on with Zaptai in a video would help him with the fucked up shit that's going on with his life. So then why the fuck did you expose Zaptai for cheating on his girlfriend?
Ed had been cheating on multiple people for the longest time. Which is one of the issues that we have, is that he's been cheating on multiple girls. I think it's 4 specifically.
After this, Zaptai made a response defending himself, saying that he wasn't a sociopath, but was diagnosed with major depressive disorder with post-traumatic stress disorder. So basically, Alex twisted Zaptai's words and accused him of being a sociopath, and also accused him of cheating on his girlfriend. After this, Zaptai was accused of being a pedophile. A girl called Heather, who was from Washington, came out and said she was talking to Zaptai. Now apparently Zaptai was the bad guy in the situation, but the reason I bring this up is because ImAllexx should have defended his best friend, but no, he backstabbed him and said yes, he is a pedophile. Wow, Alex, you're a great fucking friend. What's really fucked up about this situation is that Zaptai quit law school to do YouTube full time, and Alex took all of it away from him, and this was the start of ImAllexx's path of destruction. In May of 2019, 2 makeup YouTubers went to war against each other, Tati and James Charles. Basically what happened was Tati made an entire 40-minute exposed video on James Charles, and one of the points on that video was apparently James Charles wanted to manipulate a straight waiter into becoming gay so he could date him. Now, James Charles came out with evidence saying that the waiter was actually bi.
A few minutes into the conversation, I asked him about his sexuality, and he told me straight up that he was bisexual. There was no straight men being manipulated anywhere in the story like Tati mentioned.
So, how does ImAllexx fall into the picture of this? Well, ImAllexx made a video on this situation where he said James Charles was a sexual predator towards straight people without doing any research and spreading false information to his young fans.
He literally said because he's famous, he can literally do what he wants to this man who is straight, who is just doing his job for them. I'm a celebrity, I can do whatever I want. Now that could be a joke, a really terrible joke, but if you actually look at all the evidence, at this point I think it's undeniable that that is what's been going on.
This could have badly hurt James Charles' career if this video was still up. And no, Zaptai wasn't the only friend Alex backstabbed. In July 2019, a YouTuber called Slazzo got accused of being a rapist by his ex-girlfriend. And at the time, ImAllexx and Slazzo used to be best friends. Like holy shit, they lived with each other at one point. So what did ImAllexx do when he heard about this situation? It's incredibly brave to speak out about your experience. I hope he doesn't get to continue doing this to other impressionable people. Those messages make me feel ill. Fuck me, Alex, that's the 2nd time you've backstabbed a friend. Slazzo then responded on his channel debunking all of the shit his ex put on Twitter. Alex then made a bullshit Twitter video responding to Slazzo.
Hello guys, I want to try and put this in as a concise way as possible, but this is my response to Michael and Slazzo's video. There's a limit on this, so if I'm brushing over things, I'm trying not to. I just want to put everything in here in a place that is easy for people to be able to get to. I want to make a statement because of the fact that obviously I came out and supported Che when she posted her tweet longer, and obviously now Michael's video has come out where he's debunked some of the things that were put in there. First of all, I already knew that some of the screenshots that were used in Che's tweet longer were jokes.
I knew some of the messages were jokes. Then why did you tweet this shit out then? What's even more fucked up is that ImAllexx was planning to do this to his poor friend after some leaked Discord chats. But yeah, after Slazzo was proven innocent of this, ImAllexx posted some bullshit apology on Twitter. Well, it wasn't really an apology because there wasn't a single I'm sorry or anything in there. In late 2019, ImAllexx, WillNE, and Jackmate were on the True Geordie podcast. They started talking about how all of them got invited by Kavos' manager, Christian Stewart, to fight Kavos in an event called Fame MMA, an event where celebrities fight each other. Now, of course, they all turned it down, which is completely fine. However, listen to ImAllexx's reason why he refused to fight Kavos.
My issue wasn't like actually fighting Kavos, that wasn't the problem. It was the fact that it was like arranged by the bloke who arranged it.
Christian Stewart.
Because Christian Stewart is full of shit.
ImAllexx slandered Christian Stewart's name, which could have really hurt his reputation. He also pulled another reason not to fight Kavos out of his ass and said he didn't fight Kavos because he heard rumours people weren't getting paid.
If you did watch the True Geordie podcast, there's a big difference between Fame MMA, the people who were running the boxing, and Christian Stewart, who was the guy who manages the talent and asked me if I wanted to fight, so on and so forth. Because there was a lot of rumours about the fact that people weren't getting paid, and that's obviously not good.
What was even more fucked up is that Christian Stewart reached out to ImAllexx explaining how he was just doing his job and didn't know the event was a scam. So ImAllexx made an apology on his second channel with less views and subscribers, by the way. And not because he wanted to, it's because Christian Stewart told him to. This also shows how less of a shit ImAllexx gives about people and their reputation. Back in April, a YouTuber called iNabber wanted to create a group channel with his friends Memeless, WillNE, James Marriott, and of course, ImAllexx. Now apparently iNabber wanted to create this group channel for a long time, so he said on his Twitter, the group channel never happened because we couldn't decide on a name. He then proceeded to call his friends useless as he was frustrated with them because they weren't cooperating with making this channel. Then ImAllexx replied saying, we could and should call it the E-Boys. So the E-Boys channel was made, but for some reason without iNabber. So all of iNabber's friends betrayed him and left him out of the group.
I've said in this, I've probably missed something out, but I'm still sad that I'm not involved. You've created a group channel without the fifth member. That's it. Let me put it like this. It's like, imagine, it's just pretty simple. Imagine your group of friends went out without you, and you would just be a bit sad, wouldn't you?
I'm not trying to say that this was all ImAllexx's fault, since all of the E-Boys betrayed him. I bring this point up because ImAllexx and iNabber have been really good mates for years, and to see ImAllexx just leave him in the dust is so fucking scummy. ImAllexx is the snake of YouTube. He has done nothing but backstab his friends, accuse people of being pedophiles or rapists, and try to ruin their reputations. Will his path of destruction continue or finally end? From now on, let's hope for the best.